Hey everybody, what's going on, and welcome to Guns N' Roses Central. And I should have really done this video last week, but there was just so much stuff going on last week, I didn't have time to do it. But May 18th, 2017 was a 1-year anniversary since I started this channel, and it's really hard to believe it's been a year since I've been doing this. It almost feels like I've only been doing it for like a couple months, and time just flies. And I did a whole true story about how I actually started this channel, but maybe I'll recap some of it in this video. But yeah, I started this channel a year ago, and it was around the time the reunion we already knew had happened. There had been a number of shows played, and they're about to embark. By they, I mean Guns N' Roses. Were going to embark on their US Stadium tour, and that's when I really started it. And like anything you do, it started off a bit slow, and gradually I started to get more subscribers, and people seemed to like my channel. And when I first started my channel, I had no intentions of expanding it as much as I did. I was only going to be doing Guns N' Roses news, and that was it. I wasn't going to be doing a podcast. I wasn't going to do GNR True Story. I had no intention of doing any of that stuff. And as it built up, I think people started asking me, hey, can you do this, can you do that? And then as you spend your day, you're just sitting thinking about stuff, ideas come to you. And that's really when I started doing, the GNR True Stories thing. I did try to do a bit of it at the beginning. Like the first episode I ever did was Guns N' Roses performs live with Brian May at Wembley, and you can see it's only got 183 views, and that was like one of the first few videos I did in the first couple weeks of starting my channel. The first actual video I ever did on my channel was a video about the news that had come out that Lenny Kravitz and Alice in Chains were going to be supporting Guns N' Roses for a number of tour dates across the US back in the summer of 2016. And, so I started doing videos every day. I started following Guns N' Roses a bit more. It was kind of funny. For 7 years, I followed Guns N' Roses so much on social media and on the forums. And I'm pretty much doing what I always did, but now I'm actually just doing a channel about it. And I remember the first 6 months or 5 months of doing the channel, by the end of 2016, I had about 3,300 subscribers. And I remember I told my wife, I was like, oh, it'd be really cool if I could get 10,000 subscribers by the end of 2017. And then, the tour started in January of 2017 and went on for a month or so. And the channel just exploded, and it's really getting a lot of subscribers even now. And it's went way beyond my wildest dreams. Like now I'm like, oh, it'd be really cool to get 25,000 by the end of the month, by the end of the year. And I don't know if you guys know the story of how I started this channel. I was going through a lot of just shit in life. Everybody goes through that stuff in your life. I feel like, through my 20s, it wasn't that bad. But as you get older and, you go through your late 20s and early 30s, you start questioning a lot of your career and what you want to do with your life. And you start thinking about retirement. At least I think about retirement every day. I'm like, if I could retire tomorrow, I would. It's just such a dream of mine to just like drop whatever I'm doing and just have freedom. I remember my dad always told me that when I was younger. Like my dad worked in a place where he was like the one engineer out of like a group of people, and he said, you should try to do something like that in your life where you're like the number one specialist. You want to work somewhere where there's not a lot of other people like you. And I was 22 or 23. I didn't really care. I just wanted to start making money and be done with school and start buying stuff I wanted to buy. And at that time, it was video games for me. And, I just started working. And I started working in jobs where it was like, you're a small fish in a big pond. And so there's a lot of people just like you. And that's like a lot of our jobs we go to, right? And, it was good. And it's been fine. But, I just felt like I wanted to do something that was more creative and something on the side that gave me a lot of fulfillment. Like, you guys have no idea how amazing my day becomes when I start reading all your nice comments about your channel's great. There was a really nice comment about a guy saying he washes his dishes and watches my channel at the same time. I was like, wow. That kind of stuff makes my day. It's definitely a lot more gratification than I get out of my normal day job. And that's really why I do the channel, is just because I feel like I'm, giving you guys something that you guys enjoy and something you guys are consistently asking for. And I don't know where the channel is going to be in 20 years or so. I remember my wife asked me that today. She's like, where do you think you'll still be doing the channel in 20 years when you're 50? I was like, I don't know. I think most of the guys from Guns N' Roses will be alive still, but I don't know if they'll be touring. I don't know how I'll feel in 20 years, but right now I'm just loving doing this channel. It's great. And it's only been a year, but who knows how much it'll grow in the next 5 years, or whether I'll be on different platforms, or you know, we'll have to wait and see. But I've got so much stuff in the pipeline. Like, I've shot so many videos that I haven't even released yet to you guys, and it's just waiting to be released. And you guys give me so many good ideas too. Like, a lot of the video ideas, especially for True Story, you know, they come from like little comments I see from you guys, and I'm like, oh, it's a great comment. Like, I was talking to somebody on Facebook today, and they said, hey, you should do a Guns N' Roses True Story about other bands. Like, you know, with Chris Cornell passing away, I did a video about Chris Cornell and his history with Guns N' Roses, and I thought it would be really cool if I did a story about like some other bands like Alice in Chains and Guns N' Roses, and Nirvana and Guns N' Roses, and you know, Aerosmith and Guns N' Roses. I mean, there's countless bands, Queen and Guns N' Roses. And then somebody messaged me and told me the same thing, and I was like, that is a good idea. I should start doing that. And I'm kind of probably rambling on in this video, but I just want to thank you guys. Honestly, 2016 was such a shitty year for a lot of people. Like, I remember at the end of 2016, I did my, you know, Happy New Year's video, and a lot of people are like, yeah, 2016 sucked. Like, I don't think I ever found one person who had a good 2016, but 2017 has been so much better. And a lot of the reason why my 2017 has been so much better is just because of you guys who like would leave me nice comments, send me messages. You send me news updates that I miss myself. And, you know, I'm so appreciative of all that stuff. So I want to thank you guys. I'm hoping that I'll maybe get to meet one of you guys, some of you guys someday. We're trying to see if we can go to LA for the 30th reunion show with Kevin and Jeff. And I know some of you guys are in LA, so if we can work it out, maybe I can meet you people, and, you know, we can have a chat and just hang out. So thanks for watching. I hope you guys enjoy my channel. If you guys haven't subscribed to my channel, hit the subscribe button. I think you'll learn a lot of cool stuff about Guns N' Roses that maybe you didn't know before. So thanks for watching, guys, and have a good one. And follow me on social media. The links to my social media channels are down below. Take care.